The first Muslim I ever met in my life was a little boy in the street cleaning shoes. And that little lad, I walked past him from my hotel one morning and he greeted me, he looked at my white skin and he said to me, Assalamu alaikum, and his face lit up. And you know, he meant that Assalamu alaikum. I'd lived in the UK for 40 years and no Muslim had ever said that to me before. No Muslim had ever said Assalamu alaikum. And for the rest of the week on my holiday in Egypt, I passed that little boy and I learned some words in Arabic to say to him. I learned to say, Zayak, how you doing? Zayak ya habibi. And he replied to me, Alhamdulillah, all praise be to Allah. Now I could talk for 20 programs about that week in Egypt, about how I learned about Islam. But the important thing is that that little boy, you know, he doesn't know I ever became Muslim. He's probably married now with kids of his own. But it was through his simple introduction to me, greeting me with Assalamu alaikum, that really the journey began. I know that Allah was bringing me to Islam right from my birth. I know that when I was sitting in those halls in Rome learning about church history and the Bible and Greek and all of this sort of, really I wasn't training to be a priest. I was training, in fact I was training to be talking to you today. I was training to be a Muslim. But the journey really began, Allah really started it all off by bringing me out of the priesthood and getting that little boy to spark my interest on what Islam was all about.